welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. Today's video is a home bargains haul. I'm wondering where I've put my receipt. Bear with, it might be in my purse. That's annoying because I always keep the receipt so that I can tell you guys what I paid for things and I can't find it, and now I'm going to have to rely on my memory. Buckle up. Okay. It's basically just a very basic shopping haul. I didn't buy anything very exciting. I bought a couple of things that were out of the ordinary. So if you can hear clanking, my neighbour's emptying his recycling. What did I get? I'll start with stuff in front of me. I got a pellet of strawberries. I don't know prices and that's going to really annoy me. Where did I put my receipt? Aha, I am back and I am with receipt. Ta-ta! Okay, pellet of strawberries. What did I pay for my strawberries? I don't know. Debbie bought strawberries as well. She had a much larger pack of strawberries than me, and I didn't see where she got them from, which is odd because you'd have thought the strawberries would have been next to the strawberries. $1.29. $1.29 for my pellet of strawberries. There doesn't seem to be a mouldy one in there, but in my experience with strawberries, there never seems to be a mouldy one in there until you get in there, and then there's always one grey one lurking in the corner waiting to affect the rest with its furry mouldness. I reckon they put a mouldy one in deliberately to make strawberries run out quicker, so you run out and buy more strawberries. This is my theory. Anyway, they were $1.29. I bought this. It is a comfy feet and toes, hand-friendly foot file for a hard, dry or calloused skin. It's summer. I've been in flip-flops for a few weeks. We're at hoof status again, I'm afraid. I can't get this out, but this felt squashy in the packet. Sorry, noises off camera is Natalie walking through. So it's a pumice file, but it's slightly squishy. Can you see me? Can you see that as I squeeze it, it gives a little bit? So I think it's just like a foam thing with pumice around the outside. Lord knows what they've made this out of. I have dry skin on my elbow as well. Should we try it there? Oh no, it's too rough for elbow. As I start bleeding profusely all over the table. But yeah, so that's for me. That's to try and de-hoof myself. Since I'm clippity-clopping around the place when I'm barefoot now. That was, how much were you? What are you called? I'm sure they don't call it a hoof control. $1.79. $1.79 to de-hoof myself. It's cheaper than going for a pedicure, at least. I got some Total Clean Floss Harps. I never knew these were called floss harps. Did you know they were called floss harps? They're little interdental tooth things, you know, little floss on a stick. You can't eat floss on the... Buddy's here, he thinks he can eat floss on a stick. There are dog treats on the table. You are going to have to wait a minute. So... there are these things. I never knew these were called harps. So you've got your little bit of dental floss there, and you've got a pointy bit there so you can stick it in your gum and make yourself bleed and all of that good stuff. You don't need these explaining, do you? It's to clean between your teeth if you get anything stuck. But to be fair, I mean, there's 150 in there. That should last a while, shouldn't it? 150 of those for £1.49. That makes them a penny each. 1p each. No wonder you see some... Have you noticed? It's a really weird thing. You see a lot of these in the gutter. If you're walking along the street, you see them in the gutter, and I'm like... I was trying to work out how they got there, and somebody said to me, I think they go down the bathroom sink, and then when the flood water comes up, they come back up the drains. And I was like, maybe. Maybe that's how they're always in the gutter, because surely nobody's going along the street, cleaning their teeth and then throwing their... Are they? Maybe they are. Anyway, I got those. £1.50 for 150 of those. I got a pack of the Jacobs, they're not Jacobs, I tell lies, Johnson's Makeup Be Gone cleansing wipes. These are impregnated with, I don't know, oily stuff. I don't know what they put in them. I'm not a chemist, but they are the absolute best makeup wipes for getting off waterproof mascara and eyeliner in one go rather than just giving you panda eyes and rest. So love these. They are fabulous, and I couldn't get them for a while. I was searching for them everywhere for a while, couldn't get them. They had them in Boots and they were like £4 a packet. I was like, have you lost your mind, Mr. Boots? In Home Bargains, they're $1.25. $1.25 for these. Definitely the best makeup wipes. Poo bags. 3 dogs. Lots of poo bags. I say this every time I show you poo bags, I go, we've got 3 dogs. What do you expect? They are... That's not them. Where are they? I think they're 99p. Yeah, 99p for 4 rolls. You get 20 on a roll. So one walk, one roll in this house. I got myself a hair dye because it is 2 weeks since I put the last one on, and as you can see, the white stripe is emerging. So I always use Garnier Nutrice 3.6. I get asked a lot of times what one I use, and also something people frequently say is, "Oh, I love the new colour you've put on your hair." Been using this one for 15 years. It's not a new colour. I think sometimes just the lighting is different in a video. By the way, the angle's weird today because I've got you on a very tall tripod so that I could get all the shopping on the table underneath you. That's why you're up there and I'm peering up at you. But yeah, sometimes I think the lighting's different in a video and that makes people think that I've got a different colour. But it's always this way. It's always Garnier Nutrice shade 3.6. Always. And I've been using it for years and years and years. And that was 4 something, I think. 4.75. And if I buy them in Tesco's, I sometimes get 2 for £9, so that's still 4.50. So it's not particularly mind-blowingly more expensive to buy one at a time. I got a packet of kitchen roll. This is Buffalo kitchen roll, and it's fatter. And I'm a bit worried that it might not fit on my dispenser because I haven't got the pole on a stand kind. I've got the on the wall on a dispenser thing, and I think they might be too fat. But we'll find out, won't we? They were £1.50, I think, and I remembered them at the last minute and just rushed and grabbed the only one I could see. Shush, buddy. I can't find these on my receipt. I might have stolen these, not deliberately. Oh, no, they're right at the very top. I found them. It's okay, I haven't stolen them. £1.69. £1.69 for toilet for kitchen roll. Not bad, really. Kitchen roll's gone up in price a lot. Everything's going up in price, isn't it? I have got bin liners. They seem to have a shortage of bin liners. They had these or they had rubble sacks, and rubble sacks are a bit overkill, aren't they, really, just for a kitchen bin. So I don't know how strong these will be. This is 10 refuse tie sacks with tie handles, 50 litres, and they were, no, that's the poop bags. Where are the black sacks? 79p. So they're probably not going to be great quality, are they? 10 for 79p, but as long as they fit the bin. Because I'm very lucky. I've got a Brabantia kitchen bin. Very posh. I would never have gone out and bought that, but it was given to me by my mum's friend Sue. It wasn't the right size for her kitchen, so she gave it to me. And am I posh with my Brabantia push top bin? I can't say it. Brabantia or Brabantia? Anyway, push top bin, very posh. It's supposed to have particular bags made by the company that fit it, and I'm too tight to pay for them. So when I saw some at the car boot a few weeks ago, I grabbed them, but they're the wrong size for my bin. So all I've done is created an issue because they're too small for the bin. You have to rip them and stretch them, and we just go back to black bags. That's what I get for trying to have posh bags at cheap prices. Buddy has just let one go. The room is no longer pleasant to be in. It circulates some air. I got some bicarbonate of soda because I was making a cake the other day, didn't have any, used baking powder instead, and my cake came out like a doorstop. So I've got my bicarb now. That's 55p. Good old Jane Asher. 55p bicarb. I bought these. These are fruit sticks, and they have 3 different kinds. They have figs and 2 others, and I can't remember. I got the figs ones. They're not for me. They're supposed to be for kids. They're not for. I haven't got the kids to give them to. I bought them for my mum because due to certain medication, I don't want to put too fine a point. She has issues in a certain direction, so I thought figs, something made with figs, might help her along. So hopefully she'll like those. They might be awful, of course, but. They were, how much were you? I can't find you on my receipt again. 99p, and there's 5 individually wrapped ones in there, I think, so maybe they'll help. Me, Cadbury's Fudge. I don't have issues in that direction. Cadbury's Fudge, these were on special offer, they're normally 99p, they were 85, so I got 5 fudges for 85p. This is what Buddy's making a noise about, a big pick and mix bag of dog treats. This was £2.99. And that's what he's sitting here complaining about, that he thinks I should have. There we go, one for you. Molly's under the table, one for Molly. Kaiki! Kai! Can I see? Can I see? Good boy. There we go. Everybody's got a treat, and now I can do the... It's unsealed, and that's what you could smell, I think. So I'll do that up. And hopefully that'll take his mind off it now that he won't be able to smell it. So I got those for £2.99 for the big bag. But I also got 2 packets of these little ones. There's 20 in there. That's the Chomping Chews chicken flavour. 20 in there. Oven-baked, wheat-free recipe made with 100% natural chicken. God knows which bits of the chicken, but the dogs don't seem to mind. So plenty of dog treats to keep us going. I did get a couple of things I haven't tried before, so we'll get to them in a minute. I got a packet of baby wipes. I've shown these many a haul. If you are a reseller, you probably use baby wipes because we use them to clean up all sorts of stuff before we list it. Electricals, a wipe over with a baby wipe comes up right new. They were 79p for the baby wipes. And I also paid a massive sum of 99p for some fairy liquid. We've got a dishwasher. It's very indulgent having a dishwasher, I realise this. But it saved the arguments. If you've got 2 children, then it's one job to wash and one to dry, and I got sick of listening to bloody argue about who was going to do what. So I got a dishwasher, and instead now they argue about who's going to empty and who's going to fill it. But we do still get through Fairy Liquid, and recently Anthony has been working on his van and has been oily from fingertip to elbow a lot of the time. So we'll be getting through a fair amount of Fairy Liquid while we try and degrease the boy. So 99p for a new washing up liquid. In the summer, the house smells even more doggy. We've got 3 dogs. You accept that you're going to have a doggy smelling house. But in the hot weather, you're like, oh, this house really does stink of dogs. And I do my best to mask it and keep things clean. I have covers on the sofas, which I wash regularly to try and keep the smell of dog off the sofas and whatever. Doesn't always work. This is Fabulosa Foam Freshener for carpets, upholstery and room freshener. No need to vacuum. Eliminates odours. And the fragrance is Free Spirit. I don't know what a Free Spirit smells like. Smells all right. I'm not gonna squirt it because it's foam and I'll look like I'm at a foam party. But yeah, it smells okay. So we'll have when the dogs are out for their walk later, as soon as they go out, I'll spray everywhere in here, and that gives it a chance to have died down before they come back, so they haven't got to sit there and breathe it in. And that was 99p, I think. No, sorry, 149 for the foam freshener. But also in the Fabulosa range, I picked up a kitchen cleaning spray, and this one is raspberry and frangipani. Frangipani, isn't that? Do you get that in Bakewell Tarts? Is that frangipani there? I don't know. It says spotless kitchen, so I guess it's just for kitchens. Yeah, it doesn't say I can't use it anywhere else. I guess I can use whatever the hell I want. I'm a free person. I can do what I want. So that was 99p, and I also got a big XL 78 wash comfort because it is Cocoa Fantasy coconut comfort. I bloody love a bit of coconut. I do. Yeah, that's very nice. So I think that was it in my toilet, in my kitchen and home aisle. I got a wooden shoe rack. I just got very, very lazy. My shoes live under my bed. I've got a lift-up ottoman bed, side lift ottoman bed. And I've just got really, really lazy about putting my shoes away because the shoes lived under there. And I've just got so lazy about it that they're all piling up along one wall. I just thought, you know, I'm just going to get a shoe rack and put them on a shoe rack. So they had 2 kinds. They had the standard 2-tier one, which is wider, or they had this one, which is 3 tiers but narrower. And I thought that would be better because it's got to go next to my chest of drawers in the bedroom. And I thought if I had the wide one, the drawer might not open. So I'm going to go and slot that together. It's self-assembly required, but they're not exactly complicated, these, because they just have a doweling rod that flies through the middle and holds it all together. That was $4.99. Annoyingly, the narrow one was only $3.99, but that wasn't what I wanted. So there's that. And then I got 2 of these. Bear with. Straight in the throat. 2 storage boxes with lids. These were $4.99 each, I think, which is annoying because I'm pretty sure it said $2.49 each on the shelf, and that's why I got them. Doesn't matter, does it? I've done it now. These are to go on top of the kitchen cupboard with lunch boxes and things in because we're a bit short of storage space in the kitchen. And it's all getting a bit out of hand out there. So these are going to go on top of the cupboard, and then I can put a nice label on the front so we know what's in them. We know which one we're getting down when we want it, and get some of the stuff put away and out of sight, out of mind a bit. And the last 2 things are edibles. So, as I was just saying, I do love a bit of coconut. So I got these. They are a brand called Elevensies, Rose Elevensies, never heard of them. Magnificent Mallows Coconut Slices. And they reminded me, when I looked at the packaging, of... I don't even know if you can get these biscuits anymore. Tell me if you remember them, if you can still get them. They were a plain base, about the size of, say, a malted milk biscuit. And then on top of there was just 2 lines of coconut marshmallow with coconut, desiccated coconut on top. And I think one line was pink and one line was white. But I haven't seen them for years. I might be misdescribing them slightly. And I don't know what they were called. So I don't know if they still exist. Tell me if you remember them. Anyway, the front of those reminded me of them slightly. So I thought we'd try these. I use we to mean you, because you can't taste them. Oh, it's floppy. It's got no ridges, no biscuit in there. So it says it is, what does it say? What do they call it? Mallow covered in chalk, flavour coating, and I've got my thumb over the other bit. And coconut. It's exactly like those biscuits I just described, apart from there's no biscuit layer. nice. 85 calories apparently. Bit nothingy. I guess you need the biscuit to give it some substance. It's okay though. It's okay. They were 99p. So it's worth it to try something new. And something else new. Lentil chips. Maple bacon taste. Not flavour, taste. What's that all about? When does anybody call anything maple bacon taste? You always say flavour. Surely crisps come with flavours. Only 17% fat, 13% protein. 468 calories for the entire bag, which is quite a lot, but then you wouldn't eat. Well, I suppose if you're sitting watching a film, you might plough through the whole bag. It smells shocking. You know when you've got your washing on the line and your next door neighbour has a bonfire, and then you get your washing in the next day and you're like, that's going to have to be washed again. That's what they smell like. Bonfire washing. They look like this. I hope they don't taste like bonfire. Maple bacon taste. Ready? They taste better than they look. They taste like a smoky bacon crisp. They don't taste like bonfire washing. They're vegan and vegetarian friendly. So God knows what they're made out of. Just dust, I guess. They're not bad. Red lentils, apparently, they're made from. They're alright. You could sit there and munch away on them. Said she, doing it quite happily. The smell was a bit off-putting, but the flavour's okay. That's it. That is the haul and all of the haul. That is my Home Bargains shopping haul for today. Very random. Bearing in mind I didn't go in for anything. I only went in to kill time while I was in the vet, so I've done quite well because I spent 50 odd quid. Where's my receipt? £45.60 and I didn't go in for anything at all. It's a good job I don't go in Home Bargains very often anymore at that rate. I didn't buy much that we didn't need. The only really frivolous things that I bought, I suppose, is the fudge bars. And the two things I bought to taste. Everything else is stuff that we need. It's just like 45 quid. Ouchie. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring the little bell so you get notified when I upload and all that good stuff. Do please leave me a comment below if you've got anything you want to share. And remember to hit the like button and all of that. And I will see you soon. I turn that off. That's actually quite cold now. Take care. Bye for now.